Have you ever been in one of those funks where you're just feeling off or blah? A period of time lasting a few days to a few weeks that it's really hard to get motivated to do much? Or the enjoyment of doing things isn't there? Or it just seems like you are going through the motions, doing the same thing day in and day out? Is it Groundhog's Day on repeat? Is it the winter blues? Or something else? I seem to have been in one of those blah stages for more than I want to lately. Maybe it's the crash after the busy holiday season and my daughter's wedding. Maybe it's just that we are in the middle of winter and it's really cold outside. Whatever it is, I've been feeling blah or off a little longer than usual. Oftentimes, when I feel this way, I take a step back and I evaluate various aspects of my life to see where I might be off, out of routine, undisciplined, or not taking the actions I know help me feel energized, focused, and productive. So, in this episode, I'm going to share with you the 10 or more areas of my life that I evaluate when I'm feeling blah or off to see how I'm taking care of myself or not, and how some of these same aspects, these same areas, are the solution for feeling more alive, more connected, more energized, and more productive. So, the areas of my life that I evaluate when I'm feeling blah or off include sleep, exercise, food, hydration, breathing, thoughts, plan for the day, mindfulness, meaningful activities, stress level, and sunlight. Now, there could be some other underlying causes or reasons that I or you may be feeling off or blah that could be related to your physical health, including hormones, thyroid illnesses, or other physical health issues. Or you may be feeling off or blah because of some mental health issues, such as depression or anxiety. If this is the case, please talk to your physician or seek counseling to help with these possible physical or mental health conditions. But be aware, though, that any of these areas that I evaluate can also help many of the physical and mental health conditions that we might have. So, when I was counseling clients, I often help them develop a plan addressing their sleep, exercise, eating habits, as well as their stress level by focusing on and addressing their negative or limiting thoughts, along with some other things. So, today let's dive into how I evaluate each of these areas. And first, you know, as a caveat here, it is important to know and to start off by realizing that the purpose of evaluating these areas of your life is to gain information on what you're doing currently. It's not a means to put yourself down, criticize, or judge your choices. It's an observation of the facts, the truth as to what has been going on over the past few weeks. So here is the questions that I ask myself as I evaluate each of these areas. So let's start with sleep. How much sleep have I been getting? Have I been getting the 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep I know I need? Am I or am I not? If I'm not, what can I do to ensure that I get a better night's sleep so I can wake up feeling rested and ready for the day? Exercise. Have I been moving my body every day? I know I feel better when I work out in the morning and when I'm active throughout the day. Have I been doing this? Have I challenged myself to move even when I don't feel like it? I have this 10-minute minimum that I have put. If I don't feel like it, I have to do at least 10 minutes of moving my body in the day. If I haven't been, what do I need to do to start doing it again? The next is food. What have I been eating? How much have I been eating? Have I been snacking a lot or eating more desserts or sugar-laden foods lately? I know I feel good when I focus on eating protein, having a salad each day, and limiting my sugar intake. Am I doing that? If not, what choices can I make? Do I need to make to get back on track? Hydration. Have I been drinking enough water lately? I know I feel better when I drink 100 to 120 ounces of water a day. Yes, that's up to a gallon of water a day. Have I been doing that? If not, what do I need to do to get that in? Do I need to start filling up my gallon jug again? I'm not one that drinks a lot of coffee or sugary laden drinks, but if that's you, can you challenge yourself to swap out one of those cups of coffee or bottles of pop for water, we are made up of like 70% water or more. Your body needs water. I know when you get it, you will feel better. I know I do. Breathing. How have you been breathing lately? How have I been breathing lately? Have I paused to take some deep cleansing breaths to release the tension and negative energy? Have I paused to take some deep breaths to calm and relax my brain and body? I know I feel better. I know my brain and body responds well to deep breaths. There's plenty of research out there that the benefits of focusing on your breath are great. If I haven't been taking deep breaths, how can I remind myself to do so throughout the day? Do I need to set an alarm on my phone as a reminder? Do I need to like practice every time I sit down and before I open an email or address something on the phone to take a deep breath? What can I do to get those deep breaths in throughout the day? Thoughts. What has been going through my mind lately? What type of thoughts have I had? Are they negative, limiting, stress producing? I know I feel better when my thoughts are more positive, hopeful, confident, and motivating. Have they been? If not, what can I do to change them? Plan for the day. Am I clear on my purpose for today? Do I know what I want to get accomplished? Have I written out my to-do list and prioritized the 2 or 3 tasks that I know I need to focus on? I am more productive, focused, and motivated when I have a plan for the day. Do I have a plan? If not, what are the 2 things I want to accomplish by the end of today? Then I make sure that I plan for tomorrow, tonight. I write out what I need to do tomorrow before I go to bed. So when I wake up in the morning, I know exactly what I'm going to do. The next is mindfulness. Am I being intentional and present throughout my day? Or am I trying to multitask and rush through things just to check them off my to-do list? Am I paying attention and really practicing active listening when someone is talking with me? I know I feel more grounded, peaceful, and focused when I'm being mindful of how I'm showing up throughout the day. I'm not as scatterbrained or frazzled when I do just one thing at a time. Am I doing this? If not, what is one thing I can do to feel more present in the moment? The next is meaningful activities. Am I doing activities that are meaningful to me? Is what I'm doing enjoyable? Have I taken some time to do a project or activity that I like? I know I feel better when I spend time on doing things that I enjoy, that I want to do outside of what I do for work or household responsibilities. I know I need something as an outlet for fun, just for me. What have I done for enjoyment lately? If I haven't done anything, what is one activity I've been wanting to do, but I haven't started yet? What is the first step I can take to get started? Stress level. How overwhelmed have I been lately? Have I taken on too much at one time? Have I put too much pressure on myself to accomplish too many things in a certain time frame? I know when I have given myself deadlines and said yes to too many projects at one time, my stress level is often greatly elevated. This is self-inflicted, I know, and usually I can handle it. But if there's any additional unforeseen, unplanned stress that comes into play, that can take a negative toll on me and those around me. So being overly stressed for a long period of time can cause burnout, these feelings of blah and feeling off and disengagement. How have I been managing my stress? If I haven't been doing it very well, what can I do? Is there anything that I can delay, delegate, or eliminate off my plate that can help reduce my stress level? Sunlight. The last one, sunlight. Have I been getting enough? Have I been getting outside even for short periods of time throughout the day? I know I feel better when I get outside and I get the sunlight on me. I love to take walks in the morning and in the evening, and maybe even just sitting outside on the sun, in the sun on my deck just to read. Have I been doing that lately? Honestly, no. This time of the year, it's hard to get the sunlight in. It's still dark in the mornings when I typically work out. It's often dark after supper or around supper when the kids are busy doing activities when I like to go on walks in the afternoon. And it's really just too cold to sit on the deck and read. So during the winter months, what else can I do to get some sunlight in? Well, I could sit by the window that the sun is coming in at and bask in the sun on the inside. I can sit in front of my sun lamp for just a short amount of time and get some natural sunlight on my face. So, how are you doing and taking care of yourself to help yourself get out of feeling blah or feeling a little off? Did you find an area or two that you could make just a small shift in that could help you feel better physically, mentally, or emotionally? What is one area that you could take a little bit better care of yourself that could hopefully change your outlook and make you feel better? All of these and many more are free and easy to do. One small shift can create a ripple effect that can carry over into other areas of your life. For me, getting a high intensity interval workout in often makes me thirsty for water and makes me choose healthy food options throughout the rest of the day. Whereas not working out in the morning leaves me feeling sluggish and turning to sugar laden foods and drinks to increase my energy, which often makes me feel worse. It didn't help at all. So today, I challenge you to evaluate these areas of your life: sleep, exercise, food, hydration, breathing, your thoughts, planning for the day, mindfulness, meaningful activities, stress level, and sunlight to see which one or two areas that you can make better choices in to feel more energized, focused, and productive to get out of this feeling blah or off. So, what are you going to do today?